Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning into the North Main Minute. I'm Joshua Dobie. A foundational planning question when we're talking with folks about planning for retirement, and certainly for folks who are getting ready to go into retirement or are already in retirement, has to do with the broad idea of Social Security. Now, everybody's situation is unique. So what I'm going to be talking about here is going to be just a very general kind of thought process associated with it. So I want to make sure you understand everybody has different situations. Very, very important to make decisions based upon your unique circumstances. But just some broad ideas to keep in mind when it comes to Social Security. This is not really a sidebar, but you got to keep it in mind. Right now, mathematically, we're not on a good trajectory when it comes to Social Security, and you probably have heard that in any number of different instances. Right now, mathematically, right around 2034, the year 2034 or so, we're going to be in a space where basically the amount that's going into Social Security is not enough for it to be able to pay out benefits to future recipients of the fund in substantial and ongoing ways, which means, frankly, it's real simple in my world, it's math. We're going to have to increase the taxes and or decrease the benefits or some combination of those two for future recipients. If you're a current recipient in the plan, we don't have any concern about the ability for you to continue to collect. If you're going to start to collect here over the next couple of years, we don't have any concern about that. But for folks who are a little bit further out, say younger folks in their 20s and 30s, it's going to be a different kind of space. Our opinion, and very important that you understand that this is our opinion at North Main Financial Group, it is not going to go away, but it's going to have to be restructured. Meaning there's going to be a combination of an increase in taxes to be able to fund it, and probably a decrease in the future promised benefit for folks who are still quite a ways off from receiving their actual Social Security benefit. A couple other points to keep in mind when it comes to Social Security as well, just in terms of when you can begin to receive benefits. If you are a widow or a widower, there are some opportunities at age 60 if you would like to do that. There are some opportunities if you are disabled even before age 60. So some things to keep in mind with that if you're not aware of it already. The early retirement age, or what is often used as the early normal retirement age, is any time at age 62 or beyond. So by age 62, you can take an early, albeit smaller benefit if that fits in with your plan. Full retirement age, or sometimes called FRA for short as an acronym, age 66 to 67, kind of depends on when you were born. So what we usually say to folks is FRA is usually at this point pretty close to age 67. That's the normal full retirement age. And then the max out possibility, if you wait, is at age 70. Now, many folks will say, well, if I don't really need it, shouldn't I just wait until age 67 or 70? Well, maybe that might be appropriate for you, but also remember, you're not receiving any Social Security benefits during that time, when perhaps you could have at age 62 to age 67 or age 70. So it's going to take some time to, quote, make up those benefits that you haven't been receiving along the way. I'm not saying that's appropriate for everybody, but it's important to keep in mind because we're kind of cultured and built to say, well, we're just going to wait. And that can be okay, but also remember, you're going to miss out on those benefits that you could have been receiving, and there's no residual benefit to Social Security outside of a very nominal $255 that we receive when we pass away from Social Security. So there's very little incentive from a financial standpoint to wait unless you're in a certain set of circumstances where you're going to be penalized or you're going to give it back anyhow. If you'd like to reach out to us at North Main Financial Group, perhaps talk about how Social Security integrates into your financial plan, whether you're close to retirement or not. Should you plan for it? Should you kind of keep that on your radar screen? Should we have a reduced expectation if you're still a long way from receiving Social Security? Perhaps. We'd love to hear from you, northmainfinancial.com.